So today we're testing out the Coyote Cap 97 shotgun. I ran it with some aluminum base holes, and I was told to use the brass ones instead, so we're running this stuff today. And we'll put at least 50 rounds through it, if not 100 rounds, and see how it works. Alright, we're running the Coyote Cap shotgun. It's about 22 degrees outside. We're going to run these first 6 shots to get a function test, see how this thing runs. Okay, we're going to run a little faster now. It ran fine. The first 6 shots ran pretty good. So we'll run some more. Alright, we're going to just keep firing it. I just want to get all the rounds on video, so we'll see if there's any hang-ups or anything like that. So just bear with me through the review. We're just trying to make sure this is a great shotgun to purchase, and so far it's running really good.
Didn't load.
Didn't beat. There you go. Probably because it's cold out.
Yeah. No. So just a note on that one where it actually hiccuped, that was actually me with the gloves on the outside of the trigger guard, so it wasn't the gun. But this one, it's a night and day difference shooting these shells, because even when I was done firing and it was forward, and it just went smoothly back. Usually that's when it locks up, is after that last round, and we're not having any of that problem with this one.
Well, we were running those cheap aluminum based holes.
Yeah.
So with the brass holes, it's a big difference. So if you're interested in buying one of these,
Use brass only.
you're going to use brass only.
Okay.
All right, we have 4 more shells in here, and then that'll be 50 altogether. Had no problems. You saw Nick. He talked about how he accidentally put his trigger finger up there. So we'll run these last 4, and that's gonna be it for the video. I brought out 100 rounds, but the things ran perfect. I don't see any point in putting any more rounds through it. I mean, it's 22 degrees out. Really, I mean, my hands are freaking freezing. So we'll run these last 4 rounds, and we'll get out of here. There you have it, guys. As long as you're running the brass holes on them, the gun runs fine. Alright guys, just got home from shooting the Coyote Cap 1897, and it actually performed really well. What happened was I was talking to Coyote Cap, and I was shooting this universal stuff, and we were having problems shooting this aluminum based shotgun ammo, and he told me to get the double A's with a brass base, and it's also the reduced recoil stuff, and he told me to use that. He said these Chinese made 97s do not like the cheaper ammo like the Winchester Universal stuff that you get at Walmart and places like that. So after I did that, I switched the ammo. The gun ran perfectly fine, as you saw in the video. I just wanted to let you guys know what kind of ammo I was using, so don't get the cheap stuff. Get the little bit more expensive stuff when you get this. Also, I forgot to point out, when we were doing the video, I had a laser engraved stock installed, and that was done by Tim over at oldwestlasergraphic.com, and I'll leave links to all these guys. I'll leave you a link for Coyote Cap. You can go check out all his stuff at coyotecap.com, and the gentleman by Outlaw Gambler, he's the one who got me in touch with Coyote Cap to get this shotgun fixed. When it was running, or when I first got it, it wasn't running right. It's like the timing was off or something. But he went through it, and Coyote Cap went through it and replaced all the old, and there was defective parts installed into the gun. I guess the Chinese have a habit of not throwing away bad parts, as that was explained to me by Coyote Cap, who is also the gentleman who went to China to help get these things running. Outlaw Gambler, he has a website and a store called classicoldwestarms.com, and I'll leave a link to him if you actually want to buy one of these. He does sell these. And I'll give you a list here in a second of all the defective parts from the shotgun. Okay, I'm going to read off what Coyote Cap did to my gun. He was surprised the gun could even function, let alone fire. And what he emailed me was the parts that were defective were the firing pin is an older model, and the carrier is milled wrong and upsets the ejection process. The sear was an older 672, dragging under the bolt, and needed a 696 for the double cocker to work properly. He replaced all the defective parts and converted the gun for Wild Bunch competition, as that is why I purchased this gun in the first place, was just specifically for Wild Bunch and as a backup cowboy action shooting gun as well. So now I talked to him and I asked him if these shotguns always come over here defective. He said no. He said they will come, and some of them will be alright, but he said it's hit and miss. So what he does, he goes through them, fixes them, and if they don't need to be fixed, they don't need to be fixed, but he takes them down and goes through them properly, and then he signs it. See if I can get it in view here. Right there, Coyote Cap. And it says Cowboy, what is it? Yeah, Coyote Cap. And then he has his own serial number on there. So there you have it, guys. Don't feel bad if your gun is not working. Just go ahead and send him yours. He'll be more than happy to fix these. When I talked to him, he said he had between 20 and 30 of these that he was fixing. So it's not uncommon for these to have problems, but so you might get lucky and purchase one for cheaper, and you kind of, it's a toss-up on if you're going to get a good one or a bad one. But if you buy one from Coyote Cap, you're going to get a product that's been gone through and fixed and repaired, and it's be a good quality firearm. And he also has a lifetime warranty on his own product, so if you ever have a problem, you can get in touch with him. That's all I have to say about the shotgun, guys. I definitely give it my seal of approval. It's a great gun for competition, and I highly recommend you get one.